tornado on the ground. It is lofting debris pretty high right now. This is kind of worst case scenario. This is the strong tornado threat we've all been talking about today, and it looks like it's happening. If we play through the radar scans, we've been covering throughout most of the day. I missed that. There was some probably tornado over there. And now we got this. This is pretty considerably dangerous situation as this is heading towards Pond de Lawn, Douglas Crossroads. This is really pretty. It's kind of a strong tornado. It's marching its way up there. It's heading towards a bigger. Not city, bigger town. If we play back the correlation coefficient, it got pretty huge at one point. It got really big, actually. It went right over Echuermany. I don't even know how to pronounce that, but this worst case scenario, we got a pretty strong tornado on the ground. It's heading towards Ponce de Lawn in the panhandle of Florida. Please take shelter. We don't know the intensity or how strong it is, but it's likely around it. Strong tornado. We can't pre-rate anything because we can't. It's kind of impossible to do that. And another thing, we do have now a tornado watch. It goes for 6 hours. For a probability of a couple tornadoes, EF2 to EF5 risk 20%, so it's around a strong tornado threat. 75 mile per hour winds, 10%, 2+ hail, 10%. Overall severe hazard risk is a 50%, so that is pretty significant. Now back to down here, we got a pretty strong tornado on the ground. Correlation coefficient says it all. It looks like it went over homes. Another outbuilding home thing right there. What is it? Looks like it isn't really hitting anything. I think it missed these. It's heading more southward. The main tornado's like right here. It did go over home. It could be weakening, hopefully. Hopefully this ends soon, as this is a pretty significant situation with this storm. As we play it back, it didn't really have a debris ball on it, but definitely a strong tornado that did just happen. Thankfully, I was able to go live for it. I don't know if anybody's watching in Florida, but if you are near Pond de Lawn, or even up ahead, if this tries to produce another tornado, near Hickory Hill, Gorda, Griteny, Aaron Settlement, I'd be in your safe spot, especially this rotation up here. That could try and produce a tornado, but right now our focus is down here as this storm still is continuing with a pretty intense signature on it. Can I screen out? Thank you. If we go to gate to gate, we got gate to gate of 22. 22, so that's around 66 miles per hour to gate of 23. So we have a gate to gate around EF2 strength plus tornado, but it's probably around a strong tornado, so we don't know the exact intensity. We're just gonna have to wait and see when this rating comes for this tornado, but it looks pretty strong. It is near probably out in the field more. It's probably closer to Ponce de Lawn, and it's closing in on there. It's getting pretty close. It looks like it's gonna barely miss it, but there is some homes out here right in front of this that might get directly impacted by this incoming tornado. It's kind of unfortunate. If you're in these areas, please do not be in a mobile home. Mobile homes could be in complete destruction, possibly, especially for Prosperity, Hudson, Baker Settlement, Hickory Hill, and Cargardo. All need to be in your safe spot. Stay far away from the outside world as possible. Please stay in an interior room or evacuate from your mobile home and go into a sturdier structure. You could bring me with me maybe, or you could put a pillow over your head, a mattress over your head. That's really safe. I recommend you could bring like a bicycle helmet. A bicycle helmet is perfect. Make sure to put something to cover your head or put your hands over your head if that's all you have, because that could really make a difference in saving your life. We still have a strong tornado on the ground. It's hard to tell where it's at. The coefficient has not updated yet. It's gonna miss Ponce de Leon, but this area is more concerning as there's more rural homes out here, and most of them are in the direct path. So please take shelter. If we go to base velocity, it shows gate to gate even higher. Base velocity has a 22, so that's 64 to so that's like 130 mile per hour gate to gate on base velocity. Don't take that for a grain of salt because that's upwards of 2,000 plus feet. And since we're closer to radar and we're looking at high res, this is actually how strong the tornado is. The upper part of the mesocyclone is definitely stronger, but it has not collided to the surface. That's why the velocities are staying what they are, and they haven't really gotten stronger or weaker. Hopefully this thing dies out soon. More northern turn, it could make more of a righter turn. That's why you gotta, if they're moving northeast, they can move a little bit north, but still northeast, and that's like about it. We got 21, so that's 63 to 12, that is 36. So we got 36 so we got 100 mile per hour winds on this tornado. Probably around EF1 intensity right now. It's hard to tell actually. Hopefully this doesn't hit Ponce de Leon. This is what we are all concerning about today. I even thought there could be an isolated strong tornado. We could have possibly had one over there. Still looks pretty bad. This became more of like this, and it doesn't look like it might slow down anytime soon, which is unfortunate. It's how the storm looks. It might be closing on Ponce de Leon. Please stay in your safe spot over there. It could hit this area, this settlement up here near Ponce de Leon. Oh yeah, shoot. It took a more of a right turn, so it's gonna go right into Ponce de Leon. This is worst case scenario. Please be in your safe spot, please. This could be a strong tornado. Do not be caught outside trying to find this thing. Please stay in your safe spot, sturdy structure, interior room of your floor or building or wherever you're at. If you're like shopping or something, go find like a restroom, a sturdy wall restroom that has no walls to the outside world. We got a new observed warning. It goes for 17 minutes, and it's if you're up in this polygon near Bud's Crossing, Hickory Hill, Cargardo, Griteny, please be in your safe spot. Even barely outside of the polygon, Westville, please be in your safe spot. This is a dangerous situation. It's about to cross into Ponce de Leon. It's kind of over like a field thing, but it did hit a home. It's right about to go over some more homes. It might hit more of the populated area. Hopefully it stays more right and it completely misses the dead center of that. Pretty dangerous situation with this. Stay in your safe spot. I'll let you know when it's over. It looks like the mesocyclone kind of was up here and it kind of like did that, so it might have looped and now it's gathering its bearings and it's gonna put down an even bigger one maybe. Well, I think it's mesocyclone handing off. As we go to this scan, we see, oh, what is that? It could have possibly a twin tornadoes on it. I don't think it actually does, but that'd be pretty significant if it was. That means it would be pretty strong. I don't think it's doing that. It is over near Ponce de Leon. It might be handing off, and it's going to put down an even bigger one. So, yeah, this is worst case scenario. There's nothing stopping this storm. It's one big supercell, and if we can go farther, Enterprise, Dothan, I might have to talk about you later. Geneva, Hartford, Dunny, Solcob, Estelle, Nama. I might have to talk about you guys later. Izargaro, Baker Store. If this continues to look like this, it could produce more strong tornadoes possibly if it keeps staying in this environment, and there might be a debris ball on it now. This is pretty bad. Hopefully everybody seeks shelter in Ponce de Leon, and we're not caught outside of this or in a mobile home. This is pretty significant. I don't know what the next scan looks like. I'm going to take a quick break, see what's going on other people's streams, see if there's any chasers on it. I can't really show it on stream, but I'll let you know. That's my polygon right there, and I'd be in your safe spots 100%. And it's kind of heading more towards Caryville, which is a way more populated area. Please be in your safe spots. Looks like the only other person live is Evan Freiberger, if you guys know who he is. If you guys are tuning in right now. Wisconsin. I don't know if I have any viewers. I currently do not have any viewers. We got a new observed warning. This could produce... Looks like it's going to hand off and it's going to produce another big tornado because the velocities have let up, and as you can tell, it went this way and it hooded north, and now another mesocyclone's forming right down here. So please be in your safe spots. This looks like it's going to put down an even bigger one possibly, as this storm looks kind of textbook-ish a little bit. Circulation with this storm, I would not be surprised if it tries to even produce a tornado too. We got more storms forming. Some of them are struggling. Now we check back at Tampa. There was a storm over here. It isn't really doing anything. There's a storm right there. It's not really doing much. But our main focus is over here. Later on today, if it goes crazy, I will go live again. It just depends. So we're going to be covering this for right now. Pretty pretty intense signature with this. I would not be surprised if it's still on the ground. Maybe it's I don't even know what it's doing. But all I know, it's heading right for Caryville. So hopefully this keeps occluding and then puts a tornado after that. But it doesn't look like that. So if you're in Westville or Caryville, please be in your safe spots. The storm keeps looking more and more concerning. We'll see what it looks like on velocity. Everyone in Caryville needs to be in their safest spot of the house, preferably away from the outworld as possible, from the windows. Please be in like a sturdy bathroom or your most interior room. And if you're in a mobile home, I'd evacuate. I don't know if you have time to drive out of the way of this thing, but I'd seek shelter in a more sturdy home if you can. If you can't, you just try and ride it out. I'd bring a helmet with you or something to protect your head. And yeah, that's about it. We got to watch all these storms. We got, I think, 3 of them that are actually rotating. We got this one. Got to watch out if it produces a brief tornado. And then we got to watch this one if it gets strong and then maybe produce a strong tornado possibly. Yeah, we already had a strong tornado near this area. I can play back the radar if you missed out what actually happened over here. I went live pretty early. Yeah, it really gathered. It went crazy over here. Went right over whatever that name is. Hopefully everybody's okay in those areas. I probably should have went live earlier because there was probably a tornado over in that area, but we're covering the more significant tornado. Thankfully, the storm still looks concerning. It looks like it's trying to produce a tornado. This one down here is just growing, and it already has rotation on it, which is pretty concerning. I wish I had a better streaming setup. I have to do it on my phone. Wish I had a computer. It doesn't matter. At least I can talk and get the information out. That's what matters, in my opinion. Make sure everybody's safe in the path of these storms. Don't know if anybody's down here or lives down there. Make sure everybody's safe in the path of these storms. Don't know if anybody's down here or lives down there. Looks like this storm's still trying to spit out another tornado. Pretty good gate-to-gate velocities on this storm. Please be in your safe spot, Caryville. Only thing that's really updating date to date is the coefficient. And it looks like it's trying to put out another tornado. It's probably good velocities on it, and it's going to try and spit out another one. It's kind of worst case scenario. Be in your safe spot, Caryville. This pretty bad situation trying to unfold. We got a storm forming here. Isn't really doing much. We got to watch all of these storms and all of them that come on the coast because they can be sneaky and try and produce sneaky strong tornadoes possibly. Definitely be in your safe spots. And if we go further ahead near Bonifay, please be in your safe spot. That's an even bigger town. If you go to Hoover Mill, please be in your safe spot. Bethlehem, please be in your safe spots. All these areas in this polygon, please be in your safe spots. It does look like it's trying to produce another tornado. Hopefully not over any of these populated areas, somewhere on a field, or doesn't cause any damage. That's what we can hope for. Other tornado already lifted, the more significant one, and it's trying to put down an even bigger one. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't do it again. Looks like something's hitting it, and it's making it not able to produce a tornado for right now. So hopefully it just hops over Caryville and doesn't do anything. We got to watch the storm down here. If it continues to develop, it has some really good velocities on it. If it continues to develop, we could have the same threat with that storm. As the other storm earlier produced a strong tornado, we could be dealing with the same thing, maybe. The debris ball was pretty significant on that. No clue how strong it is. Can't pre-rate anything. Gotta watch these storms forming over here, as they could pose the same threat as they're coming along shore and starting to mature and develop and get bigger. A lot of storms down here. Let's see. Even from a farther away radar, it looked pretty significant. So it doesn't look like debris got lofted up. Probably got lifted up about 1,000 something feet, maybe higher. Gotta watch this storm down here. Keeps looking more and more significant every scan. It still says it's observed. Don't 100% know if it's on the ground. What I can tell from velocity and coefficient, it doesn't look like it's on the ground. Could possibly be on the ground, and it's just a weak little funnel, and it's starting to occlude with a little ground circulation. Latest radar scan. So it looks like the storm's falling apart. I think what happened is cell merger formed down here. kind of behind it, and it kind of disconnected it, so it's saved from another big tornado happening, thankfully. But that cell merger could be part of this storm, and it could produce a tornado. That doesn't mean the tornado threat's over. If we go to if we go here, and let's go to the NAM model, or the HRRR model. If we look at this, it still indicates that strong tornadoes are still possible throughout the day as more cells come on shore. If we go to our supercell composite, right now it's at reds, which is pretty significant, and it still has the bright oranges and stuff that you would see for like 5-10% outlook days, still there. So we need probably stay alive for a little bit longer. Hopefully this ceases soon. And hopefully no other tornadoes like that happen today. And if they do, I will go live from pretty quick live stream. If we go from a farther away radar, let's actually play it back. It's saying that it's strongest at this scan, which doesn't really make sense to me. Huh. Looks like it's gathering its bearings again, which is not good. Because last scan it looks like nothing, and that fast it went from that. So I think now it's going to try its hardest to produce another tornado. Hopefully it takes a little longer and it does it over in an area that isn't populated. If you're now just tuning in, earlier we had a significant tornado. You can go back in the stream probably like around 10 minutes ago. I think that's how long I've been live. And there was a pretty big tornado that happened. I went live, thankfully in time, I think, for it. Hopefully. Radar's latest radar scan looks like it's still trying to produce a tornado. I think these velocities are dying off. We got to watch this up here as the reds and greens are coming together. And if we go to reflectivity, yep, and we got a hook echo on it trying to extend outward. And I think this mesoscale thing is going to die, and now we're going to have to focus up here. And Bethlehem is going to be in the more concerning part of the storm that we're going to have to watch if it produces a tornado or not. As I can draw this out from the higher DBZs, it kind of looks like this. And it's doing just that. This could be trying to put down another tornado. As it looks more concerning on reflectivity from its presentation. Gotta watch these storms down here as they continue to develop. They aren't really getting a whole lot bigger that fast, but hopefully it stays like that and it doesn't really do anything. Caryville, please stay in your safe spot still. Poity, Lawn, you guys can come out of your safe spot. Anybody down here in that area can come out of your safe spot. And if there's down trees, power lines, or shingles, or some destruction, if you got hit by the tornado, walk carefully out there. Avoid power lines if there is any. Hopefully none of that happened. Just precautionary if that did happen. This tornado watch still goes for 5 hours and 55 minutes. I probably won't be live that long. We gotta watch these storms down here too, as they are firing up pretty fast. But our most concerning, easily most concerning, this storm easily. It looks like it's about to put down a maybe bigger tornado than we had earlier. Hopefully not. Hopefully it gets cut out and cut off. But this is concerning. Definitely a situation we did not hope we wanted to see today in Florida. And we got a new tornado warning, goes for 24 minutes until it expires. It's all the way to like almost the top, so you guys got like 18 minutes to get in your safe spot, maybe less. It's trying to make it 10 so you're all prepared. Put a helmet on, preferably a pillow or mattress. Do not be in a mobile home. Stay in your most interior room of your home, as this could be an even bigger tornado possibly, and really unfortunate. Anybody like below Bethel, hopefully you guys are in your safe spot. Is that the only place? If we go farther ahead near Arid's Crossroad, Miller Crossroads, and Holland Crossroads, please be in your safe spots. Oh my. This does not look good. We got a fully wrapped around hook echo. It's hard to tell what's going on because the velocities have not updated. If you think this is the velocity, it's not. It's all the way down here, just has not updated. So I'm gonna guess it's kind of moved like this. This is gonna push up more, and then the couplet's somewhere around here. So yeah, this is pretty bad. I'll be waiting for the new velocity scan. Hopefully you guys are in your safe spots. According to Evan Freiberger, we definitely have a tornado on the ground. My velocities haven't updated, so I'm just going to refresh everything. Hopefully it'll work. It has not worked for me yet, but according to him, there is a big tornado definitely on this, and it's coming up near Bethlehem. Please be in your safe spots. His update's faster than mine, and there's yeah, so we do 100% have a tornado. Oh my gosh. This is very significant. I was not expecting the velocities to be as bad. We got 42. So 42, if you guys don't know what that is, it's 42.5 times 3, which is around 84. That is 128 mile per hour winds to the gate of 12. We get 150 plus mile per hour wind gate to gate on this storm. And that is very significant. And we have a very deep debris ball on this. This could definitely go PDS warn. We have a large, big, and intense tornado on the ground. We have a large and intense tornado on the ground. Please be in your safe spots in these areas. It could head up to Bethlehem if it occludes up to there. We have a very large tornado on the ground. As you can see, really good textbook hook echo with this. We got a large tornado on the ground. Very significant tornado doing immense of destruction. Please be in your interior room. This could be a really bad situation. This is not a tornado you wanted to see today, but it's happening now. And it is observed for 49 minutes, possibly. It could go up to areas near Subcom, Maverlin, Roblath, Hartford, and Madrid. Please be in your safe spots. Do not go outside and look for this thing. This thing is large and destructive. Now that I go to reflectivity, and oh my gosh, we have a debris ball on it. This is a large, very intense tornado, possibly violent. We don't 100% know, but this is really a worst case scenario for Florida. This is the type of tornadoes you see in the bigger tornado outbreaks, possibly. Please be in your safe spot in the most your room. This is really gut-wrenching and really bad. This tornado is causing immense destruction. We need definitely a PDS warning on it. This is one of the worser tornadoes you'd see. This is the type of tornadoes you'd see in May if there was discrete supercells all the way near Oklahoma or Texas, but we're in Florida and we're seeing this, and it could head to possibly into Georgia. This is our long-tracked, hypothetical type tornado that we weren't going to think happened, but it is. This is a very intense tornado happening right now, and it is causing great destruction. This is worst case scenario. It went over a lot of homes. Please be in your safe spots. Bethlehem, arid crossroads. You would take the direct hit if this came right at you. Or Esto. Please be in your safe spots. The debris ball is huge on it, and is starting a debris fallout possibly with this thing. This is one of the bigger tornadoes in Florida this year, easily. This is one of the stronger tornadoes for Florida this year. We still got a very classic hook supercell on this thing, and it's moving up. It's over a road right now, over a bunch of homes, sadly. Might miss Bethlehem, but it could include it into it. So I definitely would not stay out of your safe spots. Please stay in your safe spots. This is a really bad situation unfolding. I couldn't even imagine how bad this could have been. This is one of your more intense tornadoes in Florida that you would see happening once in a year. You would see this happening once in a year or two happen in Florida, where you have one of these strong, intense tornadoes and are really, unfortunately, bad. Looks like it isn't directly hitting anything more. Hopefully it's weakening. It is getting more rain wraps, so do not go out and find this. This is not a tornado you want to look for or get caught up in. Please be in your safe spots. Ard's Road, Holland Crossroads, and Esto and Noma. Please be in your safe spots. This is one of your more dangerous tornadoes. More supercells forming down here, more of like cell mergers, so hopefully it chokes this thing out and we don't have to deal with any more of a significant tornado. And even from far away velocities, it looks more significant, so I'm going to look at a farther velocity to see how strong it actually is. And looks like this is its most intense signature as it's over in this area. If we play it back here, yeah, even in a farther radar, and it's picking up debris upwards to 5,000 plus feet in the air. Definitely a significant tornado. If we play it from an even farther radar, it still picks it up too, so it's picking up debris around 7,000+ feet in the air. One of the more intense tornadoes. The gate-to-gate velocity on this thing is it's ridiculous, and it looks like it's continuing to get stronger on that side of that end of the tornado, and it looks like this next velocity signature could possibly even be stronger. It's now crossing over in these areas. It hit a bunch of homes. Hopefully it's weakening. It looks like it's going to be weakening a little. It is weakening a little bit. Hopefully this gets disturbed enough to where it lifts soon. But it doesn't look to be. This goes all the way up to Esto, and it's closing on Bethlehem. I don't think it'll hit it. It might hit the outskirts of it, so please be in your safe spots. There's a lot of homes out here. Lots of homes. This is one of your more dangerous storms. This is the type of storm you would only see in Florida in about 2 years, probably. Or when you have a hurricane. Also, by the way, it could be more north, it could be more south. We don't 100% know where the tornado is. It's somewhere in this velocity. This is really unfortunate. It's really bad that this is happening. It continues to probably have a tornado upward near Bethlehem. The velocities haven't updated because the velocities kind of sucked right now. It is over a bunch of homes, causing some destruction. I don't think it was as strong as it was down here. Hopefully, that's what we hope for. Still a strong tornado with this as it pushes off northeast towards Esto and Crossroads and Arrow Roads and Holland Roads. We're going to have to watch this down here because the mesocyclones are a lot lower level. So any mesocyclone that appears on this storm will most likely become dominant than anything else. Can't tell if there's a second tornado going on with the same storm, which would mean it would be really strong if it was able to do that. We still have maybe a reflectivity debris ball, very small and very centered, as it probably went over these homes. Very bad news for Florida that this is happening. Latest debris ball. It is over those homes where it had the reflectivity debris ball on it. Very significant tornado. Could get choked out, but we gotta watch down here too, in case that tries. And then we gotta watch these cells if they tap into the same environment and same spin, because they could easily do the same thing. We also got to watch these down here if they try to develop all these storms down here, these little cells and beans. If they try to develop, they could pose the same threat. Just based on the far radar, it had some pretty... it is now a PDS warning for this tornado, so particularly dangerous situation, so they're expecting a tornado that's at least EF2 intensity going on right now. Causing mass destruction, possibly. If we go back to our... if we play this back, one scan... and we go to, we've got 56. That's high up in the atmosphere, by the way. So that's around 160 mile per winds. So that's over 200. From a far away radar, it does not mean it's that strong. That's just higher up into the storm. Looks like the storm is starting to get cut off, possibly. There is definitely still a strong tornado with this. It is now over these homes over in Florida. More of a debris fallout tails trying to develop with it now, as it looks kind of like a... I don't know. But very significant tornado. If we play back the radar, if you're now just tuning in and didn't know how strong this thing was, it quickly became that. The radar is terrible. There could have been scans stronger than that for this tornado, but the velocity on radar couldn't pick it up fast enough. The velocity's been really slow today, but not the coefficient. The coefficient tells us exactly where this tornado is. If we play that back, it got pretty big. Now we have to go to the 14 frames because this has been on the ground for a while now. It got pretty big. One of the stronger tornadoes you'd see in Florida in a while. Maybe like probably during hurricane season, you might maybe see one of these tornadoes. So pretty crazy stuff. Gotta watch this down here if this tries to develop. As a concerning situation could develop down here. We got the tornado watch still going for 5 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you, Noah, for tuning into the stream. Right now, we still got a large tornado on the ground. It's occluding more northward, most likely. If I play back the scans, it's heading real southeast. This thing was moving really fast, and you can barely tell, but it's kind of moving more towards Sotho, maybe. Maybe it makes a right-hand turn. It looks like it's going to directly hit Holland Crossroads, Noma Junction, and Noma. Be in your safe spots, Wyoming. Be in your most interior room of your house. Do not seek shelter in a mobile home. Complete destruction could be withheld from those. Preferably put a mattress over your head or pillow or a bicycle helmet. Be in your most interior room of the house. No windows from the outside world. You could bring me with me, or you could turn on your and actually no, you could bring me with me, but just be in your most safe spot, because your life is more important than any possession that's going to be harmed in this tornado. So please be in your safe spot. We still got a decent debris ball in it. It went over a couple homes over here. It's going to directly go near Holland Crossroads, it looks like, and Noma. If we look farther ahead near Fedite, Succom, Marvin, Madrid, and Hartford and Sunday, please be in your safe spots. That's all I got right now. New debris ball, and it went over a couple more homes over here, probably causing some loss of roof damage, or even worse, this tornado is still pushing off north. It looks like it's fixing itself, and it's going to be more of an inflow, so it could be producing a pretty big tornado. The velocity kind of sucks on this radar. If we go to our radar over here, it gives us a better picture of what's going on over here. It looks like it could lift soon, hopefully. Let's go to velocity. If we look at it, its strongest point was down over in this area. Got pretty intense, and it looks like it's gathering its bearings again, and it's pretty strong again. This is a particularly dangerous situation. PDS tornado watch that goes on for 33 minutes. If we click on this thing, it was issued around 11:20 p.m. And it's moving at 35 miles per hour, located 10 miles of Blafe. And this could be extremely dangerous, a damaging tornado confirmed by radar. It could pick up more debris from homes So please be in your safe spot. We still got a debris ball in this thing. It's probably near Crossroads, or it's over Holland Crossroads right now. No new scan has developed yet. And if we play back to the correlation coefficient, it got pretty big at one point. If we play back the velocities, they were pretty significant. We got like 150 plus mile per hour winds on one gate to gate over in this area. It went over a couple homes over here. Unknown of what destruction went over there, but it looked to be We could have a new tornado warning possibly go to Dothan if this storm tries again and tries to produce another tornado. It easily could. It could north and it wraps around and puts another hook echo. Hopefully, so much cell mergers hit it that it won't be able to pose that threat. But it's in a very favorable environment too. So please be in your safe spots. This radar up here, it's farther away, and now it's giving a clearer view of what's going on. It is now over these homes over here near Holland Crossroads. It looks like it is south of it. So that means this closer radar is probably telling where it actually is. So it's probably more over in this area than it actually is over here. If we go to our farther away radar, it shows gate to gate significant winds all so that's around 31. So we got like 93 mile per hour winds gate to gate so we got 180 gate to gate from a farther away radar. That's more up into like 2,000 plus feet in the atmosphere. That's not at the surface, but it shows you that the storm's still healthy and continues to produce a tornado as it does on the latest scan that is close to the radar, 33. So that's around 99 miles per hour to the gate of 11. So that's around 112 to 115 mile per hour gate to gate as this continues to track northeast in Florida. Oh my gosh. There we go. More cell mergers continue to hit it. Hopefully it continues to kill it as thankfully the velocities aren't as strong as it was at peak intensity. But it could also look like this. It's hard to tell if it has a better inflow like this or it looks like this and it's all mumbly and jumbly and it's dying out. Hopefully that's the case. It did go right over Holland Crossroads. It is now, and by the scan, it's probably all the way over in this area doing damage to these homes. It's very unfortunate. It looks like it's going to hit Noma and near Noma Junction, crossing Highway 2 near Cabets Hill. I don't know what else is over here. There's the Mill Branch subdivision. Please be in your safe spots. Most interior room. Preferably put a pillow over your head or something to cover your head or lowest part of your home. Please do not be in a mobile home, and if you have to ride it out in a mobile home, just protect your head as much as possible. I don't know what else you could do because mobile homes aren't very sturdy. Oh my gosh. It looks like this thing is not lifting. The debris ball continues to get deeper with this, so it gathered its bearings again, and it is chugging along Florida. And now we got a reflectivity debris ball. You only see these tornadoes EF2 plus or higher with reflectivity debris ball. So worst case scenario going on. Really unfortunate. Doesn't show debris ball here, but the DBC is higher. If we go to gate on this farther away radar, we got 13, so that's around 39 to 38. So we got 130 mile per hour wind gate to gate on this pretty big debris ball indicated from far away. If we go over farther away radar, it doesn't really indicate much. It still shows a pretty intense couplet with it. And a small debris ball on the farther away radar. So this is a perfect example to look higher and lower up into the atmosphere in all three levels. Soon we'll have to switch to the Dothan radar as this is going to try and close in on Dothan. This is a very, very, very populated city. And now it's going to be moving actually into Alabama. So by the next 2 to 1 scans, this tornado will be in Alabama, and it will be a dose state tornado. This is very significant. It did gather its bearings again. This is very, very, very bad. especially seeing this from a farther away radar, and we're seeing this big of a correlation coefficient with this. If we go to our barely closer radar, it looks like it hit more of these homes along here, more towards Noma. This is very bad. We got a reflectivity debris ball. This is at least an EF2 tornado that is happening. You only see these tornadoes usually during Oklahoma and peak May, or over in this area in like March. I don't think it's gonna be that. I don't think it's that. Oh, never mind. It is very significant. 59. So that's literally. Wait. That's like 160 mile per hour gate to gate to 12. So you have 170 mile per hour gate to gate. So this is likely a strong to very intense tornado. If we go to base velocity, is even stronger as gate to gate of 36 or higher. It's probably not 36. It's probably like what we were seeing, except higher. So gate to gate is probably 190 on base velocity. Very strong, intense tornado. Now we're starting. This radar's kind of like it's picking up the DBZ lower than it actually is, and the thing is that we're still seeing a debris ball. Tells me that this is very significant. Velocity is not updated on this radar. This radar down here is kind of broken. I don't know why. If we go farther away radar, still very, very, very significant. We got 37, which is 114 to 20. So we get 114 to 116 to 60 or 70. So we got like 190 gate to gate on that. We could still be dealing with a very intense tornado possibly going on. It looks like it traveled more into Noma. And velocity's finally updated. They look stronger. If we go to our DBZ, we got 29, so we got around 87 to 27, so we got around 110 on that. On this radar, we got even higher DBZs. So it's hard to tell, so it's probably around EF2 intensity right now. Shouldn't be pre-rating stuff. This is really bad. It's going to try and gather its bearings again as it's getting more inflow, as it pushes up more towards Dothan. We got more supercells forming down here. They have little couplets on them, but I don't know if they're going to be able to do anything. Easily our most concerning storm right now. The only model that predicted kind of this happening was actually the NAM. Had these big clustered supercells that developed from all these cell mergers producing tornadoes. I think the only storm that could produce a tornado from these little cells could be this near Wads Mill as it heads northeast almost into the storm. We got storms down here. They aren't really developing much, but if they do, we could have a waterspout to tornado threat down there. If we go to Pampa, we get a better view of this complex of storms pushing. Got to watch these storms down here as they are rotating and they have little lower level mesoscale clouds with them. Probably some SLCs, scary looking clouds, not a tornado probably, but could pose a tornado risk. These storms continue to push off very slowly, posing a weak tornado threat over in this area. Still a very concerning look as we still have a significant tornado on the ground. And hopefully it's dying. That's what we can hope for right now. Yeah, this is our closer radar now. That's how long we've been covering it. Ever since it produced a strong tornado close to the radar. Then it put down a big one, and now we have it right here. Still a decent debris ball on it. It might be a drill bit tornado. A tall, stout stovepipe, maybe. Hopefully these cell mergers hit it in time to where it weakens, or it doesn't get near Dothan. That'll be worst case scenario, and it's probably now going over these homes. It's been going over a lot of homes actually. So we got a 100.5 miles per hour to 100. So we get 115.5 miles per hour on this tornado still. Still very strong. Could rip the roof off your home. It could rip up trees. It could flip cars. Still very strong. It could completely destroy mobile homes, possibly. Yeah, so please stay in your safe spots. Did just go over the home already. Hopefully it's dying. Debris signature is not that strong, so hopefully it's getting, even though it looks more concerning, maybe it's getting caught up in the inflow or something like that. But then that means it could put out another hook echo and produce a tornado, which we do not want. Definitely thought there should have been a 10 hatch risk of tornadoes today. And hopefully it's in its awakening stages. It does not gather its bearings. It looks like it's starting to disconnect. Hopefully it is lifting. That's what we can only hope for. And as it's lifting, hopefully this does not produce another tornado. And it very well could. If these cells merge with it well enough, we could. Like, if this pushes, we could have it, like, these two cells could actually help it produce another big tornado. So hopefully this does not happen. Yeah, it did get very intense at a couple points in its life. Might have been a multi-vortex tornado, just by how inconsistent the debris balls are. Yeah, this cell looks way more concerning. It is still a PDS warning. I'm going to get a water break. I'll be back. Now back to the radar. Hopefully this thing's lifted. It does not look like it's lifted yet. Still barely on the ground near Fadette. Do not come out of your safe spots, because it could put down another one and it could catch you out there. And it looks like it's about to completely occlude. It is now radar indicated. Hopefully everything quiets down. Does not look like it. It's got that look again to it. Which is very unfortunate. Gotta watch this storm down here as it's getting hit by a bunch of cell mergers. It's helping it to develop faster. Same with that storm. So hopefully this thing is dying. And hopefully these cell mergers don't strengthen it and it just kills it off. Gotta be watching the storm down here too. These could kind of like fallen apart. They aren't really doing anything. Just gotta keep watching this storm. Still very light debris on it. Hopefully it lifts before it barely scrapes Fadette. It is right around in this area. Very, very weak now. I'll be right back, guys. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, we gotta watch that too. I'll be right back. I'll have it on velocity in case anything happens. I'll let you guys know. I'm gonna be ending my live stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. If any of these storms try to go crazy later on today, I will be live. See you guys in the next one.